Man, I just want to say I'm so grateful for this conscious parenting, awakening or trend, however you want to call it, that's happening right now, and the access to so much information, which I know is a double-edged sword, but I'm getting over a cold. And I want to send a shout out to Dr. Becky. Learning these conscious parenting techniques has been incredible. Incredible. That alongside with my meditation practice has evolved. I've been doing these allowing meditations where I'm really opening up and allowing whatever emotions, whatever comes up, physical symptoms to come up and to observe them, and learning to be in this position and state of openness, but not just openness, but of the observer. And I've noticed that a lot of the conscious parenting techniques have a similar flavor, essence to them. And I'll give you an example. This morning, we're getting my son Knox ready for school. We're all with my in-laws, so it's my husband and I are 3 kids, and my mother and father-in-law. My husband's been out of town. So in the mornings, a lot of times it's me and grandmama. And the beauty of my kids being close to grandmama is that they get to request what they want for breakfast every morning, which is amazing. But also, this morning, Knox didn't request what he wanted for breakfast, and he's gotten used to that. And his breakfast was something other than what he wanted. My son is 4, for those of you who don't know me or my family. He's 4 years old. We're getting ready for TK. And he has a full-blown, he's sobbing. He's used to this thing. He's used to getting his way about this thing, and that's okay. But Dr. Becky's been talking a lot lately about frustration tolerance and really being with your kid and walking with them through the frustration to be able to be successful in something. And mind you, he's 4, so there's levels to this. But in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, we can't have a meltdown every time we don't get the breakfast we want. That's just not gonna work. So I hug him. I take him to another room. That's a huge, huge thing that Keith and I do for our kids. When they're melted, we remove them immediately from the environment. That usually helps in some way already. And usually with myself and with my kids, there is this instinct to be like, come on, look at the bright side. You're getting pancakes. That's so cool. Pancakes are delicious. I wish somebody would make me pancakes, while he's sobbing. And instead, I just wrapped him up in my arms, and I learned from Dr. Becky, and I said, you really wanted, no, he wanted waffles. That's what he wanted. He wanted waffles. I said, oh, you really wanted waffles. My adult brain is like, you're getting pancakes and you got waffles. What is the deal? We got to get ready for school. But I just said, okay, I'm going to try it. Holding it, and I'm like, man, I'm really emotional about it. Because it was so successful. I was like, you really wanted waffles. Man, that must feel really frustrating. You must feel really sad. You really, really wanted waffles today. And he's just, all of a sudden, he's been sobbing on me, and the sobbing stops. He's still holding on to me, but the sobbing's done, and he's just still there, and it's getting quieter. And I'm like, man, I know that must be really frustrating. You must feel really sad. I get that. I hear you. I'm with you. You know? And then he was also mad because nobody was gonna like hold him and like spoon feed him this morning. And I was like, man, like, and again, my adult brain is like, dude, pick up your fork and eat your food. But I was like, you really wanted your grandmama to hold you and feed you. And again, like, man, that must feel really frustrating. Like, you must feel really sad. Crying stops. And then I was like, look me in my eyes. Here's the deal. You're not always going to get what you want. We still need to be able to eat our food when we feel frustrated, when we feel sad. We still have to get things done. You can do this. And then I learned this from, I think, Conscious Discipline, where I didn't ask him or make suggestions. I said, here's the plan. I'm going to give you another hug. We're going to take a deep breath. You're going to go sit at the table. You're going to eat your breakfast. And you're going to get your school shirt on. I repeated the plan. We're going to go. We're going to sit at the table. You're going to eat your breakfast. You're going to put your school shirt on. Do you hear me? Yes. All right. We got this. Let's go. Guess what? Rest of the morning, easy breezy, beautiful, cover girl. I felt like a champion mother. I felt compassionate. I realized that sometimes we're just doing that to ourselves. We're like, come on, just feel better. We do that to ourselves, so we're not able to do it to others. And it's like, man, you really bummed about that thing. And it's like, as we observe and acknowledge that thing just starts to dissolve and diminish and integrate. And we're able to carry on with our day. So, this is, I don't know, hopefully an encouragement to somebody who felt like watching this. This is my gratitude for Dr. Becky, my gratitude for Sam Miller on YouTube for her allowing meditations, my gratitude for Conscious Discipline, my gratitude for Reverend Michael Beckwith and his meditation teachings, and my gratitude for myself and the level of compassion that has been instilling in myself and is now translating into my relationship with my kids, which is super freaking cool, dude. And talk about like inner child healing for myself. Just love it. I hope you guys have a great, great, great day. And I hope this encourages like literally one person. That would be awesome. All right.